Alrighty guys, how's it going y'all? It's your boy Marcus and welcome back to a brand new video. For this video, no, I do not have another unboxing for you guys, but instead, this is going to be more or less of a review. So if you guys missed my little puzzle video puzzle unboxing video that I did for this guy, go check it out. But yeah, as I said, I'm going to be kind of giving you guys my honest thoughts on this, and I'm gonna already say this. I love this thing. This has to be one of the best puzzle brain teaser games that I have ever purchased and also ever played. And I'm gonna explain why. But first of all, just to give you guys a recap on the box, right? You got this on the side, nothing special. Here's the back. Y'all can pause and read that if you want. Bottom, nothing crazy. Top. Boom, 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 and bam. So, inside the box, you get this really nice yellow container, which, by the way, you can only get this version at Barnes & Noble, and I think they have two other versions, which, I don't know, I might try and get. I might try and see if we can find these two and get them. But, yeah, man, honestly, I have been playing this since yesterday, and I even played a little bit today, which, honestly, I feel like I'm going to try to just make today like a puzzle day. I know my dad kind of wanted to play some Madden, have a little rematch, but I will for sure. I'll definitely load up a match, but I think after that I mostly want to play with this a lot because it is just really, really fun. But yeah, as far as the package quality, feels super duper nice. Although, I guess the one like gripe about this is I don't like the this little, I don't know if this is supposed to be a hinge or, okay, yeah, you just gotta push it under, but, yeah. You do also have to move this, which, yeah, if they maybe would have moved this a little bit forward, I wouldn't mind it, but since it's so close, you kind of have to get in real close to it, but, overall, as far as, like, the actual game itself, man, it's super duper cool. So, yeah, as you can see, I kind of already did one right here, and it was not in this booklet. So you're probably wondering, wait, why does it look like there's space missing? Well, there is no spaces missing because there's these little special pieces, and you can use these in many of your different levels. But yeah, so I have been, like I said, I haven't really been using this, but I've mostly been using these little challenge cards. In particular, this one, and I'll kind of explain, but yeah, honestly, this thing has been really, really fun. So, basically, there are two different ways, right? You can obviously play with what's in here, the little booklet. They have like a 2D and 3D type of situation, or also, inside the box, or inside the container, you can use this stack of challenge cards. There's like 40 of these. But, honestly, just yesterday alone, I just only did this first card, and it already has a lot of replayability, which is what I really like about this thing. And that's honestly why I'm talking so highly about it, why I think that this is one of the best puzzle brain teaser games, because it just has a lot of replayability. Like, okay, don't get me wrong, man. I love the OG Kanoodle, right? I've even played a couple of the other ones, like Kanoodle Flip, the Kanoodle Fusion game, the one with the lights that I unboxed a while back. What was the other one that I had? The slide one. That one was cool, but honestly, they just kind of got stale after a while. Like, they didn't really have that much, like, replay value. So it's just like, I don't know. They were cool for a little bit, but then they eventually just got dry. But this, I feel like this could just be the one puzzle game that I might actually spend a lot of time with, considering the amount of replayability this offers. But as far as like the quality of the pieces, they feel about the same as like the others in like the original Kanoodle set. So there's that. But yeah, so let me actually show you guys a little. I'll probably show you one of the challenge cards, and then I'm thinking I'll do my own. So essentially, how this works. Oh yeah, I do like that it has this little container too, which I was thinking about throwing away, but then I'm like, wait a second, this could be good for when I'm trying to empty the pieces. Because before, I would usually just store them on their lids right here. But I think since this has its own little dedicated spot for the pieces, I might as well just keep the box. This is like the one exception. So let me continue drinking my shake before it melts. So how this works, right, is you have these little shake challenges, and these are all made by like the actual company that made Kanoodle. There are some that are made by by some content creators too. Like this one, made by the Kanoodle Queen, right? You have the Kanoodle Bro, and they have like different conditions. So for this first one, for the first challenge card, it says shake light blue and blue. Solve without purple touching either of them. So essentially, right, take out the card you're using. I'll take out these pieces and I'll put them in the little tray. Alright, so I like to use this for all my pieces. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and dump them out. And what it's saying, let me zoom out so y'all can get a better view. So what it wants us to do, and we'll put the board back. What it wants us to do is grab this blue, and then it also wants us to use this light blue piece, right? But the thing is, we cannot let this purple piece touch. Now, you're probably wondering, what does it mean by shake? Well, essentially, what you do, you take the lid, you close it up, and you give it a good shake until it lands in a position where it's solvable, like this. So, this is what we're looking like. And we cannot have purple touch these two colors, and these cannot move. So there are 3 other spaces too. Let me bring this up so y'all can get a better view of it. Hold on. There we go. I think this should be better. So now it's up to us to figure out how we're going to make sure this does not touch. So already I feel like maybe this is kind of the only possibility. Although, yeah. The more I look at this, the more I realize it might not really work all that well. Because a lot of these, see, like, it can fit here and here, but I can't obviously put them there. So I think I'm going to go ahead and reshake. And this is where the replayability comes in. You can just put these back and shake. No, that works. That kind of works. The blue one is still in place, but okay. Oh no, where's purple at? I heard it drop, but where is it? No, oh, here it is. It's in my chair. Haha. So, our only really clear possible shot here would have to be there. So now this is where we solve it. So, I'm thinking maybe we could start with orange here. Yeah, let me move this closer. Orange can go here. We can then do, because we already got purple. Purple's good. Maybe do something like this. Like that. And then maybe, Oh, no, see? Yeah, purple can't even fit there. We need something that's going to be able to fit in there, but purple... Yeah, alright. Yeah, we're going to have to do one more shake. Again. So, I'll start over. Give it a rigorous, violent shake. Oh. Is that doable? Oh, that's doable. Okay, we can work with this. So, okay, I think that's a better formation. But you do have to give it a couple of shakes first. So, yeah, like I said, light blue can't fit there. And now we got to decide where everything can go. So, I'm thinking maybe we could do something along the lines of... Let's do maybe orange here. And then we have one of these special pieces, so maybe we can drop... Wait, no, we can't drop that there. Because it goes a different direction, unless... No, that wouldn't even work either. I mean, we could technically do this. And then we can do... We can take orange... What is orange? Orange is right. Here, I'll have this in front, so I at least have the pieces I need. So we can put orange there. And now you can kind of see we have access to another little groove. We could put maybe... Let's try maybe this one here. Can y'all see that? Is that a good view? Y'all let me know in the comments, but this is what we're looking like so far. So let's see. As long as purple does not touch, we should be good. So, yeah, if we were to put it here, I wouldn't count. So we're going to have to put purple down here. Or maybe push it back a ways right here. So we can maybe move green. And then... Or actually, yeah. I have to do one more lift for y'all. Or at least one little tilt. To get a better angle. Sorry if I have to keep adjusting. There we go. There we go, sorry. So, okay. Looking at this, it feels doable. Okay, wait. Yeah, see? You just gotta think. You just gotta look. So this can go here. Ooh. No, because we already used that piece. Oh, wait, no. Hang on. Ooh, yeah, wait, no. Because if we use that, it would have to be... It's going to have to be... Yeah, that's not going to work all that well. I mean, it does seem like a possibility. We could probably still make it work. We have this black piece. So let's see. I think if we maybe... No, because then we run into the same situation. We put it down here. Orange is already taken. This reddish piece is already taken. So we can't really use that. Unless we remove this one from the board entirely. I feel like we might have to do that. But I may still keep this one. This one could be useful. So yeah. There's also this too. This with this. And then this could fit the line, but then again, we're into the same situation. Unless maybe we switch the orientation around. So blue is not touching those other two colors. We could try... Let's see. Well, we can't do the other formation here. Let's see. let's try something like this. Because, I mean, either way... Yeah, that's where it gets kind of tricky. Let's see. So, let's do this. Maybe, I say, maybe if we did something along the lines of this, move this out the way. Let's see. No, that wouldn't really work. Or, actually, let's just see what that gives us, and then from there we can see how... Oh, no, because we're using that black one, so that wouldn't work. Yeah, this one wouldn't work as well. Unless, maybe we switch this out. We still keep... It might actually not be bad to use magenta. There we go. Just a little shift in the perspective there. And then we could still do... Yeah, I think that was probably the play, guys. So we could put purple here. And so now we have a little bit more to work with. Now we have a little bit more to mess around with here. Okay. I mean, we could do something like this. This and, oh, maybe this. This seems kind of doable. Only problem is we don't have any more. Well, we have white. We have white, and then, yeah, orange is already used, so we can't do that. I kind of might not want to give up on that same possibility here, because maybe if we turned around those two pieces. And again, we also do still have the other little special piece, but I don't think that's going to work. But I think we do still run into the same situation where orange is not going to work. So we kind of have to think outside the box here. And maybe just try this. And then maybe... yeah, that wouldn't really work so much either. So we have what? We have this one. We have this one. This. No, it won't work. Okay, so maybe we might have to take out... Or... No, because then magenta won't be able to fit if we did that. Or maybe if we did take out magenta here, but instead we did something along the lines of like maybe white. Ah, no. White can stick there. There we go. Blue can't use. We need purple there. Unless we use it a different way. We might have to just use it a different way. We could put purple here. Maybe black or this pink color. Let's see. What else we got here? We got lime green, because lime green still needs a spot. Or just regular green, right? They call it regular green. So we could do this. We could do White's already taken. Because we still need... There's that. We have room for that. But as for the rest of them, I don't know. Okay, that's not gonna work. Because even if we fit that... Or, let's see. There is this piece. Plus sign. But then that's still... Well... No, that wouldn't work, because then... Red. Sorry, guys. Huh. Let's see. So let's rethink this real quick. Oh, yeah, I already messed up. Purple already touched. So I already lost that one. But we can keep trying. It's okay. I ain't gonna give up. I do want to keep orange there, but I'm thinking one of two places. I'm thinking we either do this one. I'm either thinking here or here. Let's try that. So now we can take, because I'm thinking maybe we can put magenta there too. So this, magenta, okay. And then maybe we want to try to find space for purple too. Let's see, we could do... Yeah, I think purple's kind of the only option here. And then... we could do... Yeah, purple's kind of the only spot that could fit. Now we can do either green here, and then maybe something along the lines of this with that, but then that's not going to really work all that well. Or unless we move this over here. Now we have a little chance at something here. No, because that's still not going to work. I guess our really only option here is to go right, because I'm this with like white. Purple's already there, but that doesn't seem like a bad idea. Purple could easily fit there. So then let's try the other way. Let's try it this way. And maybe see if there's a chance we can fit something in here. See, now I think we might be able to do a different take here. This could probably fit here. And then I think that's it. One of the special pieces can fit. Actually, that's not a bad idea. So let's actually, yeah, I think that might be better to do a special piece. Bring on the special piece. So we could do that. Let's see. How would I feel if we did this here? Because we're still gonna need. We could do white, maybe white here. White there. Lime green or black. Black can only really go here, or black could go here. Oh, I got it. Hold on. I got it. I see it. So, boom. Oh, no, wait. No, yeah. Hold on. Yep. Got it. There we go, guys. And then, luckily, you just gotta feel, make sure the whole board, because you don't want to have any empty spaces. But, yep, it looks good. I got it. I know it took quite a bit, but that's kind of the beauty of this, is you just gotta use your brain a little bit. And then, these are the two pieces left over. The pink piece and the green. The slime green. I was really trying my hardest to try to get this one to fit, but it just didn't really come to be. But, yeah. That's pretty much where that lands. Gotta get some water to stay hydrated. But that's basically challenge complete. We did not let purple touch light blue and blue. And we got the whole board complete. And I used both of the special pieces. So I used this one and this one. And I think there's other versions too, which I don't know. I kind of do want to hunt for the other two and see if we can. There's two versions of this and see if I can collect them all. That'd be kind of cool. And then you can turn it over and it has another set. But, as I said earlier, you can basically take this, or you can keep the same pieces, which I'm going to do. You can take all these other pieces off. Okay, I think this one's black, so it's easier to spot. At least on some surfaces. You can literally take all of these guys off, except for the light blue and blue. Close her up and give her a good shake. Come on. Okay, here we go. Ooh, okay, that is doable. It might be tricky, but it's definitely doable. So you can see the board right there. This is what we're looking like. So, okay, I'm already seeing there's a couple of different possibilities in this section. Yep. I'm already seeing a couple of spots here. So, already, we can't use light blue, so it's going to be either orange, well, I think it has to be orange at this point. Either orange or white, which I think it's most likely going to be orange. Okay, I got it. Yep, I think I know what I'm going to do here. So, we can do orange, white, and then that pink variation. But then, yeah, okay. We can use the black piece to kind of fill this in. And then the lime, which we will do. So yeah, or we can do this where it goes, lime, and then this, or the white, and then this green piece. But the only problem is, if we do this, purple's gonna have to go here, and we don't want to do that. So this might be off the cards. You never know. I'm gonna stick with my original thing. So we'll go white, or oh yeah, I was gonna say light blue, but that's already on the board. So white, orange, and then we're gonna use this pink color, white, orange, and pink. And now we have a few different options. We can use one of the other special pieces, or we can also use magenta here. So we could do something, I think obviously lime's going to go here, right? That kind of fits in the little square. And now we have two options. We can either do this piece right here, or we can use magenta to fit that in here. And so now we basically have room, we can do something like this. If we do it this way, which I feel like with what I have right now, that might be kind of tricky. Because, I mean, we haven't used the special pieces yet, so it might still be kind of possible. But then again, we still need to fit purple in, so maybe we might not really do that variety. Unless we did put purple in now. It's not touching. It's not really touching. We could do, I'm thinking maybe do black. So we know this one's going to be off the cards for now. Oh, here we go. This green could go here. But now the only, well, we already used up white. We could use this. We have orange. But again, we still run into the same issue where we've already used up white. Unless we did something along the lines of this. Or we can take out this black piece. Put this down. But now we don't have anything else. So that's kind of off the card. So I think I'm going to go back to the other, my first idea of using the black piece first. This one. I think this one might be a better option to work with. Because now we have a bit more. So we could do like, as long as purple is not touching. So we could do maybe this and maybe try to save room here. Maybe try to find a way to fit. No. Something like this would be kind of hard to do. I mean, it might. No, because it'll just leave a gap open. So I think this one's out for sure. Maybe try to find a spot for magenta, possibly. Oh, that's a combo. Wait, that's a combo. So this goes here. Black can go here. Oh, but then we run into that issue. That is also kind of a problem too. So maybe not that. We could try the green variety here, but that wouldn't really be super good, would it? Probably not. Unless we did something like this. Yellow. Okay. So we have, okay, purple can go up top. Now it really comes down to where the other pieces go. Or purple goes here. Ooh, yeah, this is tricky. We could put purple here. But now I gotta really be careful where I put the other two pieces. Where the other pieces at. We have this combo, but we can't even fit that in no matter what. This looks sort of doable, but sadly we can't use that because blue's already there. So now I'm thinking maybe we might have to use magenta here. So magenta can go here. And then maybe might still put purple there. Purple could still fit in this little nook here. We could do something along the lines of black right here. But now the only issue is where to fit the other pieces if we did orange or red. Yeah. Because either way, unless we did something where it wrapped, we could do this with this with this, or this with, because it does still need a spot. We could try. My only, I guess, real... So we already figured... Or, wait. Hold on. I think I'm going to still keep orange there. But, what I'm going to do is... Or maybe I should keep this there. I should keep this there, because we might not be able to use purple. Or let's see. Because I'm going to move... Or maybe we can do... Ah, no. Because that's going to touch. Either way, that's going to touch. Purple's going to touch, and we don't want purple touching. So, I might still make this happen. And so now we still have room to fit other pieces. Like lime green could probably go somewhere in here. And then purple could fit on the bottom. Fitting this piece in here instead of doing... So yeah, I know this is a good combo here. Because we still gotta make sure purple can only really go down here for now. We haven't used any of the special pieces up until probably now. I can fit there. We still have this to work with a little bit. Oh, but orange. Wait. Let's see. Because it could possibly work. Or maybe we Slim Jim it. We Slim Jim the piece and maybe do something like this. Or we just do the black one because it has a little extra bit on it. Oh, no! That would have been so good. That would have worked perfectly, y'all. Oh. Okay, so maybe... Was magenta the play? Could magenta have possibly been the play then? I don't know. Unless, is there another color that could probably fit there? No, I think it's just those two. Orange is... Unless we flip it. Unless we do flip it, right? If I flip the two, I feel like... Or is it going to be the same set? No, it looks like it's going to be the same. Even if we do flip them this way, these two, it's not going to matter because they're both going to end up in the same orientation. Unless there could possibly be a way... So there's that. There is also this. This and this. Maybe? Possibly? Kinda? Sorta? Yeah? No? Only problem is, again, purple. But I feel like it might happen. We might be able to make something happen, folks. Or is it more likely better to put it here? But I'm kind of feeling like maybe... Where's magenta? Did we already use it? Oh, magenta's over here. Magenta. Because now, look, purple has a home in here. Now the only question is, how do we fill this space out? Because we've got this situation. We just got to figure out where the rest of it's all going to fit. Because there's that, but then the only issue is we already have that other piece filled out. We don't have any other, like, pieces I can do that. So I'm thinking this is this. That looks good. No, but that one, unless... What if you rotate it this way? No, that wouldn't work. This would kind of have to be the way here. But I do feel it. Move this. Oh, wait. No. Oh my goodness. Because my thought was this. My thought was this. Yeah. God darn it. No, that would have been so good. No. Oh, man, if there was like 2 of these, this would have been perfect. So now we gotta come up with a plan B here. So maybe remove this because this ain't the one. But we still need... We don't have any other piece outside of magenta. That's it. With this combination. I mean, yeah, because orange is already taken, blue's already taken, all the curve, and that's kind of the only one right now. Yeah, I think this is kind of our only really solution we have here. It's just magenta. Nope. Back. Wait, why is it magenta? Because we already had the green there. Or that yellow piece. Yeah, the yellow piece was kind of the only hope here. So I guess now comes the big question of... No, because if we do that, we remove... Unless we put black... Black could go there. Let's see. Oh. Wait. Oh. Oh, no. Because I'm thinking like... No, because there's no other piece. Well, there's this, but that's not going to work. Unless we did something along the lines of... that. This could work also. Dang, guys, this one's harder than I thought. Unless we do bring white back. Orange could also be somewhat decent. But I think that's kind of our only hope at this rate. Orange and white can only really fit there. I don't know. This might have to be a reshake, guys. God dang, it's already been 43 minutes. Sheesh. Okay, we'll give it one more. I do still kind of like that combo, though. I do still kind of like this combo. Or what if we tried something like... No. What if we tried something along the lines of this? This one. And... oh, magenta. Magenta can rest there. This. These two. The homies. These two right here. No, that can't be used. We have this one. Purple still can't touch. So this is kind of our only option here. No, that won't work unless... That wouldn't really work out all that well. Unless we maybe put this somewhere here. But we exclude the other one. This could work. No, we still kind of run into the same stitch here. Or, no, wait. Boom. Oh, man, hold on. Because my thought is this. This with this could have been good, but then we still need a room for purple. Purple still needs a space to thrive, man. So I guess our only really, okay. I mean, we could try something along the lines of this, but then we can't let purple touch. We could try to fit this here. This here. Oh, yep. I mean, there's that, but then that just gets in the way of it. Or maybe, wait. There might be a possibility that maybe if we take this off and then just use... we might have two ways of... Hold on. If we do it this way, purple could fit. Purple could still fit here. But the only problem is, now there's no more room for the others to fit. It's gotta be this way. Lime green could fit, but then light blue, unless we like flip them. We like flipped the areas. That could change things. We flipped the two blocks. Yeah, I know this is taking a lot longer. Because we can't use that one. But no, we still kind of run into the same issue here. We could try this. But we would need orange for that. And we don't have orange. So lime green. Lime green. Oh, nope. That wouldn't work. That would not work necessarily. We may need to shift things around some more. Because again, as long as purple does not touch. There's this. Oh. God dang, guys. This is tough. You see, now we can't even fit. I mean, there's that. That's a decent possibility. But then, no, because then if we do that, purple touches. Unless we flip it. We flip it. Flip it. Now, okay. Now we might be onto something here. Oh, wait. Boom, 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 boom. Oh! Because, I mean, if we would have had orange still available, we could have easily done this. But we do not. So now our really only option here, unless we flip this around in some way. This is kind of the one way right now. Unless we move this completely, entirely, altogether. Why you gotta be so hard? Oh. Yeah. Dang it. You know what, guys? This is already taking quite a bit. You know what? Here's the thing. I am going to probably cut the video because it's already going to be like 50 minutes. But I am not going to give up on this. I am going to do whatever I can to finish this thing. And, you know, if I do, I might make a little short on it. But that's going to be the end for today's episode, guys. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and sub, all that good stuff. And yeah, I will see you guys on the next episode. Peace.